Good morning, buddy.
GM, what's going on?
Not much. How are you doing?
It's Thursday. I went and did a morning workout today for the first time in weeks. So I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great.
Yeah, that's awesome, dude.
How are you?
Um, I'm good. I'm well. It's also Thursday, um, but it's a little bit of a different week. So I'm home today. Um, we're leaving. We're leaving for our trip around 11, I think.
Oh,
So
nice.
it's 5 right now, so about 6 hours from now. So I still have to pack, do laundry, get ready, all that stuff, but take the kids to school. But yeah, all good, man.
What time does your flight leave?
I think it's 1.
Oh, nice. That's not a bad time.
Yeah, we were gonna get there a little early so we can have lunch because it's like a, whatever, 4 hour, 5 hour flight through the lunchtime with the time change, like landing, probably 7 o'clock or something East Coast time. I don't know. I haven't even looked at it. I'm literally like, I have nothing to do with the planning of this. Um, I'm just like wherever my wife and these other wives are taking me, I'm just going with it.
I love it.
So no clue what's happening to me.
Bialo04, good morning. Yeah, because we're supposed to leave for our trip Saturday morning, and the flight takes off at 6:30 a.m. So the conversation that my wife and I were having today was like, Heather, like, you just might have to meet us there, and I hope you make it. Like,
Yep. Um, and you're flying down to Florida or something?
yeah, Fort Lauderdale. Then we'll stay the night in the hotel because they always say that you should try and get there the day before in case there's any flight delays. And
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out because last time we went on a 7-day cruise. This is a 5-day cruise, and I like the idea though of getting back Friday night at 9:30 because then we have all of Saturday, Sunday to just like reacclimate to the weather and home. And
Yep.
it's not like your flight got in at 10 p.m. on Sunday. You have to be at work in 12 hours.
Yeah, I'm
So,
a big fan of leaving as much acclimation time as possible. Especially, there should be like a rule where it's like the number of days you're gone is equivalent to the number of hours you need to acclimate or something. Because like
yeah.
a 5 or a 7 day vacation, you definitely need like more time to like get into the swing of things.
Um, and then I'm always like preoccupied with time management. And so I hope that I can relax because like the 7-day cruise, it's like you peak at day 3 or 4, and then, you're going downhill towards going home. Whereas like a 5-day cruise, it's like 1-2 middle, 1-2 home, and just like I really trying to live in the moment of not thinking about what I need to do at the house, not thinking about what I need to do
Yeah.
at work, but just enjoy my family. And I think it plays a lot in to the reading today,
Oh yeah. Give them
which
intention.
yeah, I'm having a little bit of trouble with because the opening of today's reading, everyone was talking about how I don't remember the exact quote, but it's like for someone to be happy, they need to be making other people happy
Mm-hmm.
or
Yep.
something. I think it was a little bit more profound than that, but
I
my
can read it
first.
if you want.
Oh yeah, read it. That'd be great.
A person becomes happy to the same extent to which he or she gives happiness to other people. By Jeremy Bentham.
Huh?
I'm not familiar with that person.
I don't know. I think that's what stinks about the Audible one. I'm not sure that they give me the authors of the different quotes and stuff, or I just don't pay attention to it. I need to reevaluate. David MP, good morning. But then it also makes me feel I almost want to be like ... You shouldn't try to make people happy just to make yourself happy though.
Yeah.
And I know I've always tried to not be a transactional person. But if I go and I'm like overly nice to someone over and over and over again, and like eventually they don't reciprocate that at all, I'm just like, you know what? I'm done. I'm not investing any more time and energy into you. I have tried. I've gone above and beyond. And that's it. So, Jason, what's up, man?
Morning, boys.
Jason with a new backdrop. What's up, buddy?
I'm in Kristen's office today.
All right.
Continue. Don't let me.
What's on that wall back there?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out too.
What's that pattern?
I like it.
Art.
All right, we'll take it.
It was a peel and stick wallpaper. Kind of looks like fingerprints.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
I was gonna say like was it stones or like you know, like the pebble showers.
Precious gems.
Precious gems. There we go.
We still have the background music playing. I can hear it. Oh wait, never mind. I got my V-dads. Sorry guys, I'm a mess. Couch sleep last night.
Ooh.
My son always wants to
do that.
Sleep on the couch.
It used to be cool. Now it's not. Now it's irresponsible.
Yeah.
My neck
painful.
Oh. Yep. Have you ever read that if you're having back pain or like you pulled a muscle that you should maybe sleep on a hard floor? Has anyone ever done that?
I mean, I've slept on a hard floor, but not for that reason.
I have once or twice pulling at the gym, and it's done wonders.
It helps my back, but then it hurts my neck.
Oh. Dr. Hardwood, the chiropractor. Oh man. Gratitude. What kind of gratitude do you
got? Mine's pretty simple. I'm gonna be really grateful for the next like 3-4 days for my in-laws, for hanging out, watching the kids while my wife and I escape away to a rainy, freezing cold vacation with friends. So grateful for my in-laws. They're real heroes.
I'm in a similar boat. My kids are coming, but I think I just don't want to go on this vacation and be stressed about any like leftover stuff from work, but I think I'm in a pretty good place to get things where they need to be between today and tomorrow. So I'm pretty happy. So there you go.
Nice.
That's my gratitude.
It's my youngest 6th birthday today. So grateful for her presence. She's still wrapped around my leg. My mom's in town. That means that we can also go on some dates without having to rush home.
Nice.
We're historically terrible at taking advantage of that. So that's on my short list.
Awesome.
Start simple, man. Just grab some food. Just go grab a peaceful meal at some place that you and her like, but maybe the kids don't like.
That's usually what we have time for. So we got my conversation notes that we're going to talk about and everything. It's going to be great.
Thanks.
What do you write your conversation notes on?
It's she's been doing it too a little bit, and it's like literally anything. It's been from buying a new printer, looking like one of our dates ended up at Target looking at printers. We just didn't find what we wanted. All the way up to, like the big stuff, like parenting, money.
Yeah.
These gratitudes from the guys in the chat make me smile. Especially MPs, like you don't know how much that means to me as a contractor to hear that you and your wife are coming closer together rather than arguing over decisions. Because I can tell you, I have my fair share of both sides of that in my line of work. So I'm glad that you two are getting along better and getting through it. A lot of times I kind of joke that like part of my job is marriage counseling, because there are plenty of times where I've just been the middleman in a fight or an argument. And it's not fun, but it's part of the job. So glad you guys are doing that.
So I'm imagining like a couple will show up without having like priorly discussed things prior, like ideas that they both have.
Yeah, something like that. A lot, because a lot of times when people remodel their home or construct their home, it's not like they don't have real jobs, families, all the other stuff that make our lives all complicated. So throwing a remodel or a construction project into it is one more thing you got to do. And so, most people don't do their, pre or their homework, no matter how early I post, I ask the questions. And so they just show up to the meeting and it's like I'm asking them something for the first time that they've never thought of. It's normal. Like I'm completely understanding of it. And then you get two people on opposite sides. Normally I just work for one, like normally the wife will take over or the husband will take over, and it's so much easier. And they only involve the other person if it's like that person's hot button, so it's not too bad, but like I said, I've seen it enough.
That's wild. I'm trying to think when we've done renovation projects, usually my wife asks my opinion and
Hi, Blaze.
I don't, I always feel like you already have it set in your mind what you want to be. I don't know why you're asking my opinion. But then if I don't give an opinion, then it's like, you don't care. And then, so I get frustrated.
From Facebook land. Sorry.
You got an auntie in there?
Aunt Tori. Checking in from Facebook.
Hi, Aunt Tori.
Aunt Tori.
All right. What was your gratitude? We all got gratitude. Trips and dates. I love it. We need to go on a date to AT&T soon and get new phones. It's never like.
That's a big one.
Yeah. It's never walk in for 10 minutes, walk out.
No, that's hours.
Yeah. And my wife has a lot of trauma because I didn't understand what like an iPhone X and an iPhone like X Plus 7.5 is. And so like one's the like regular size and one's the bigger size. And I went and got my wife the phone and transferred all her information and thought I was a superhero husband. And then I found out that I put it on the smaller screen and not the bigger screen iPhone. So then we had to go and do it again. But since you were doing it so close back to back, it took like hours. And like we had all three kids with us when they were like 1, 4, and 6. And so like I think she's still probably like
she still has that phone and like doesn't want to get a new one ever since.
Yeah, we're still processing that. But we are due for new phones, so
I don't think you're a real family if you haven't done a family trip to Verizon with your kids and running around while doing it. That's a rite of passage.
Yeah, and then another time I think we went and it's just like you're there for hours and it's like the kids start going around and touching every single phone, trying to rip it off the cord, and
they need to have like a play place.
Yeah,
right next door. They should be like right next door to parks.
But I think it's also good from the other perspective of like it motivates the workers there to get you out quickly because it's like this family has got to get out of here. I need to execute and get them out instead of just like, like da 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 da. Not saying that people are like that, but just some thoughts.
Yeah. What'd you guys think of the reading today? I thought it was a bigger thought. I had a hard time connecting any specific situations that I've gone through. The one thing that I kind of came away with it from was the things that you can only give your kids or when they feel the absence of, love or appreciation or recognition. is do they know how to ask for it if they're missing it?
Mm.
Oh, don't, you can't. Hazel's,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's an interesting thought. They probably, it's probably a version of how or why they act out. Like they don't realize that they're looking for, and they don't say, I'm looking for your attention, or I wish you were a little bit more understanding or loving. They just act out. That's probably, what they're thinking. But what it brought up to me is like, there was a line in there that said something like, you try to give them everything, but you end up coming up short, and that's kind of that made me think about this week and this weekend of, Bentley's birthday, getting him gifts, Legoland, all that stuff, and then it feeling like he still always wanted more. But at the end of the day, like just being there, I know that's going to last longer in his memories than like the toys and the gifts. And then coming home yesterday a little early so that he can show me some gifts he got from his friends. And then instead of just like saying, oh, great, more toys and crap to fill my house, like I just, knuckled under and sat and played with him and enjoyed the toys that he had, and let him kind of play around and had some good time, even though I had laundry to do, a car to unpack, all this other stuff. I was like, I haven't seen him in a couple of days. Let's just have fun and play. And that was me, giving him my attention.
I love that.
Yeah.
I think I see it in school a lot with students that act out at school. There's a few situations that might be happening, and these are all just like guesses, but there are kids who come to school and like that's where they get the most attention that they crave is either from doing good and sometimes from acting out. And sometimes sometimes there'll be a kid that's acting out and then you learn about like their home situation and it all kind of connects and makes sense.
Yeah.
I always found that interesting. I'm not a guidance counselor. I'm not a child psychologist, but it's just it's very interesting thinking about the things they do and seeing how that kind of manifests at school. And that might be like me making up the story in my head. It's never stuff that I'm going to like directly ask a kid about. It's like, are you getting like, what's your home life like? Like, that's not a question that I ask. That's not my role. But usually those things align together.
I am just happy to be here with you guys because I've been struggling, I think, with bringing my kids joy and happiness the past couple of days. The baby peed in our bed last night, like, because he's been wearing underwear, and like you turn your head for 5 minutes and like it's frustrating enough, like when you just pee in your underwear, but then not only did you not go in the potty, you peed in our bed, so we had to like change all the sheets and blankets at 9 p.m. at night when we're trying to like wind everybody down. So and then like being realistic where it's like, buddy, like you didn't, this wasn't a great thing, this was not good, this was not a good thing that you did here. But then also I'm the parent and he's 3, and then the other kid, we've been letting him watch TV in the morning just to like wake up. But really frustrating this morning where here's your breakfast and it's just sitting there and it's like, buddy, you got to move, come on, you got to eat, we got to get to school. So trying to like figure out that like risk reward and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's such a tough age.
The 9 o'clock change definitely beats the 3 a.m. change.
That's true. That's true. Or the dog throwing up in the bed. That's happened a couple of times.
Yeah. Guys, I have to turn my camera off for a second. I'll be right back.
All right.
No worries.
He's. Oh, I don't have. Have you packed yet, Dom?
No, my wife is pretty much all packed. She spent the day yesterday packing and preparing for her parents to come over and all that stuff. So like cleaning, making sure the guest bed was clean. Um, and then I actually did some shopping yesterday because I was like, man, it's really cold out there. I don't think I have enough pants because I literally just always wear shorts out
Yeah.
here. So, but I heard that getting down to like 30, like mid 30s out there,
What are you gonna
and
do?
maybe even some snow and ice. So yeah, I'm just gonna, I went and got some pants, man. Like just needed some new pants
What
and some
about
some some thicker jackets.
did you get some long underwear?
I have some. I do. I do already have some. So I might pull those out. I might not.
Because it's
I
been
might
like
just I might
16
just need I might just need to wear my Jack Daniels coat.
There you go. Do you have a Jack Daniels coat?
No, I mean just drink a lot of Jack Daniels
Oh
till
yeah,
my
yeah,
body
yeah.
warms up.
Good old
This is
Tennessee
an adults
whiskey.
only vacation, so that can be done.
Yeah, live your life. I know I always struggle with some of those adult vacations because like I don't like I drink. I've probably had like since in 2025 I've probably had like one beer and 4 glasses of wine. That's it so far this year. But like when I go on vacations with some of these other dads, it's like we're on vacation, kids are here, and they
Yeah.
crack open that first beer at like 9:30 a.m. and it's like, well, I got to do this now too. But then remembering the like kind of like little person that I am, and like you got to eat and like pace yourself. So
Yeah. The pacing is definitely a thing. The sleep is probably going to be the hardest thing for me because I do go to sleep early. But luckily, one of the other couples, he's a actually they're all the dads are. We're all early risers because two of them are in law enforcement and the other one's a long haul trucker. So his
oh, that's
his
pretty
hours
cool.
are his hours are even earlier than mine. Um, so yeah, we should be okay. I mean, we're all parents of 2 to 3. Actually, one couple has one kid, but we're all parents of kids, so we're not teens anymore or 20-year-olds or whatever.
I feel like that's such a great group to be with because like law enforcement and then the log trucker, like I'm like I bet they have like stories after stories after stories. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Whew. What else? What else is going on, man? Where are we at? How's the chat doing?
Lots of Jack and Coke. Again, February break is for us next week, so I'll be here tomorrow, but then I'll probably be gone Saturday through Friday. Dom, I know you're going to be out Saturday, Sunday, maybe Monday.
Oh yeah.
Jason, you think you'll be on it all this weekend or no?
Possibly. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll let the folks know, that our regulars, everybody in here, that like we may not be on. We may not be live Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's a possibility. I'm gonna try, but it's East Coast time, so I have no problem waking up at 8:30. But I might have a wife and friends to entertain as opposed to opening up a show. So I'll try, y'all. And then if same with Jason, he said he'd try as well. If we can do it, we'll do it. If not, we'll definitely see you on Monday. So don't put out an APB if you don't see us Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We will be back Monday.
I'll be here tomorrow. I should be all set for tomorrow.
Here's one, maybe a fear or a challenge. Because we were chatting the other day, yesterday, I guess.
Mhm.
And in my head, I was like, dude, what if I have to do this myself? What do I
Yeah,
talk for 30 minutes?
it's to just do what I do and just like put the link in the chat and just like find someone to like come up. Craig has saved me on a number of occasions, but obviously the time change is way different for him. So he's been a little bit out of it. But yeah, just chat with the chat, man.
Yeah,
Paul's in. Paul's in.
Paul's in.
What I really hope is that I hope that you open the show yourself and you're sitting there talking, and then one of these other people that's never been up comes up, and you get to hang out with a new friend, like one of the chat people. But that also don't hope that, because that would make me sad, because I really want to hang out with those guys.
Oh, monologue. A
It's a
monologue.
monologue, yeah.
Mumbles and uhs.
Yep.
I can always send you notes too. Well, not every day next week, but Saturday and Sunday I can send you like talking points if you.
I take notes. Like I have like.
You just share your notes.
I enjoy. I like how my pages. I like how it looks. I like how my pages all look. Like
Let's see it.
surrounding the text. Like I'm an avid reader, but I'm not really.
I can never bring myself to write in a book or draw in it.
What I like doing is reading it the night before when I have time, and then like I'll jot down notes. Like I'll try to at least write down 3 things, questions or like points that connect. So
yeah.
Oh, Grandma K's on. Good morning, Grandma K.
Hey, Grandma K.
Good morning. I have shout out to Kay. That Grandma K has been a big part of Hazel and Junie's upbringing. She was our daycare provider.
Oh, nice.
Dare I say part of the family? Because as parents looking for daycare, she was a godsend. Best daycare provider ever. And just all around good person. And the best puzzler that I know as well.
Ooh.
I always think about that for like my parents, because my kids are so blessed to have all their grandparents still. And like by the time I was in 2nd grade, I only had a grandpa left, and he wasn't in any state to help provide childcare. And I just think like if I didn't have my grandparents or my parents to help with the kids, like that would have been hard. So props to all the grandparents out there. And my parents don't listen to this anymore, but thank you, Mom and Dad, for all you do, or did, or continue to do, or me and my kids, whatever. I love you. There you have it.
Props to everybody out there supporting.
So
village.
Winding down, last 30 seconds, rapid fire. What's one thing that you do that you know that like, is it like if I was to ask you, if you went and did this with your kids right now, you know it would make them happy?
It would be jumping into bed and just snuggling the crap out of them. Just like a boiled pig in a blanket, just a big tad snuggle.
I know DeMille likes to go to Starbucks and draw and drink hot chocolate. Brody likes to play cars. Bryson, if I just carve out like 30 minutes and we play video games together, I know that would all instant happiness.
Yeah, Bentley's probably my easiest. It's just any form of play, piggyback ride, crawling up the house, wrestling. We were playing with the Star Wars lightsabers yesterday.
Oh, that's fun.
Brooklyn, it's gonna be taking her somewhere for like a food, a sweet, or a treat, like IHOP, Starbucks, any of those kind of places. Bailey, I don't know about Bailey. It's similar. It's taking her somewhere for a treat, but more than not, I think it's just hanging out and listening to her and just talking about, Spider-Man or comics or, games or swim or cheer, just like whatever she's invested in her life.
Yeah. Is she still collecting Funko Pops?
Yeah, we stepped it down a little bit, like after like the war path we went on last year. I'm waiting for some finances to recover from a pretty hefty Christmas.
Yeah.
And then now the gym, which is coming soon, guys. It's coming soon. I mean, after this vacation, it's gonna be here. I'm looking at all the stuff.
I want to jump into some Dom-led workouts.
I don't think so, dude. I mean, they definitely would be a lot easier than like a BroFit or a Courage led workout because I go at a way less pace than those dudes.
Do you wear shoes or no shoes?
I typically wear shoes, but we have some really nice foam mats, so I'm kind
Oh,
of, I'd probably do some shoeless stuff for, try it out, but
Well,
'cause like I said, I'm not lifting heavy stuff.
let me know when it's done because I have a garage gym that I need to use, and I think if I had a buddy, it'd be better. So there you go.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet.
All right. Hearts
See
of
you guys.
gratitude, mugs of coffee. Everybody have the best day. Happy Friday. Safe travels, Don.
Thank you, buddy. You too.
I
See
don't
you
know.
guys. Have a great
I
day.
can't do it. But that's what I was trying to do. Yeah. Hey.